Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Soul and another edition of the Love, Death, and Robots review series. This is episode 5 of reviewing all the films in this anthology series, and this one is titled Sucker of Souls. And it's another. I'm saying like, oh, this was an interesting one to all of these. They're all fucking interesting. This is a very dope anthology series, but this one I'm not as into, in all honesty. First off, I really don't like the it's not that I have a problem with the animation style, it's just not something I go for. It seems like a very Steven Universe-y kind of very hand-drawn. It looks like a comic series. Like, it's just not something I'm into as much, but the concept here, I will read the letterbox description. Unleashed by an archaeological dig, a bloodthirsty demon battles a team of mercenaries armed with cats. I don't know. There's definitely a cat thing going on in this anthology series, but someone in the comments wrote, cats are the spiritual animals of the show. This one, again, just not as into. In all honesty, like, I was tuning out pretty early in, and I didn't really like the ending as much, where we had all these guys go through this battle, and then eventually ends with them pinned up in the last line of defense, and they have this like scientist guy who's like supposed to hatch a scheme on the fly, and he's like, oh well, according to these schematics we should be able to find another way out of here, and he finds another way out, and eventually, because basically they're fighting Dracula, they're literally fighting Dracula is what we are told, and considering Dracula's free domain to use, that could just be Dracula. It doesn't really matter either way. That's how public domain works. It doesn't fucking matter. So we retreat, we get backed up into these caves area, and that's when we turn on the lights, and we suddenly realize we're surrounded by fucking vampires, Hamlet, and they just go. That's basically how it ends. It cuts to black with potentially the entire team dying, and it's when your entire cast dies that you realize maybe your entire cast wasn't that great because you didn't feel anything. Whereas if this would have happened in the last film, the Suits one with the farmers, I would have fucking lost my shit if that would have happened, because that would have been really sad, because I like those characters. Whereas these ones, I don't even fucking remember them. They're whatever. I'm just looking at like the director. This is the only thing he's directed. A lot of these I feel like were just could have been potential pilots for actual shows. Again, like, this wouldn't have been a bad series. It's just, you know, kind of the nature of short films and not having a wow factor in a series of really interesting, like, in a series of really interesting animation styles where we got like Sunny's Edge and shit, some really oddball cool things in here, and then we just kind of have this pretty standard what I could expect from a sci-fi short film. It just doesn't blend well. Anyway, that was my thoughts on, I'm forgetting the name already. That's how fast I push this shit out of my brain. Sucker of Souls. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, with that, I leave you.